Well, that's a song to come into. What's going on, folks? I hope you're having a good Monday. We are back. We are going to be doing some Celestial Crash Dev. We got some bugs clean up. Plus, I got some stuff to show off from Friday. So Friday, we changed it up. We worked on the other game, Infernal Arena, which that would probably be like the Friday thing now. But I actually have some interesting developments from that. Might show that off later though, when we got some folks around. Anyway, welcome on in. Let's go ahead and jump on into this, see what we can get done tonight. Monday's usually the short stream, so let's go ahead and get in here. Let me adjust myself. I'll set myself right there. There we go. One thing while I'm right here. There we go. All right. So one of the issues we had the last time we looked at this, which was last Monday, was some planets would end up overlapping when they really shouldn't. And I made up this, this is not an actual level, or it is a level, but I updated up the creator count to essentially produce the error. See if I can get it to happen real quick. There it is right there. See that thing sitting in the middle of that? That should not happen. Okay, there it is. So this one got created first, and then the bigger one got created over top of it. So I guess they never collided, because they have to touch the edges of each other. But one has to touch the edge of the other for the collision to take place. It's interesting how perfectly they normally sit on top of each other like that. But I wonder if I could just look if they have the same position, which they kind of do, then just don't create one. Let's see. If I can find out, if I can remember where this all takes place in the code. Oh, did I forget to do something here? I did. One sec. Well, hopefully I didn't break anything. Let's see here. It was create, wasn't it? Create was in here. Yeah, we got all these log statements trying to figure out what's going on in here. Oh, that's actually right. We actually did record the positioning and stuff. But now I don't forget what the name of the planet was. Like a Mars? Like it was like 19 or something. I don't know. But I'm guessing there was no distance between the position. Which is what I'm thinking is the only way I'm gonna figure out if they are on top of each other. I try to look at the position and if it's within the radius, but that doesn't work either. I think it's actually getting in here. I believe it's saying it's intersecting. Or it's actually, no, it's saying it's not intersecting actually. But let's just go back. Let's go check our thought process on this. Let's actually test it out. Let's see what it's actually doing here. And actually look at the logs. Why is that one? Oh, well, never mind. Not seeing it so far. No, what's this down here? Looks weird being there. Not what we're looking for, I don't think. There's two on top of each other, aren't there? That is our problem, isn't it? Yep. They were created on top of each other. I do wonder, is it the same creator? It can't be the same creator. They're supposed to go inactive after you use one. So it can't be that. Let me check something real quick. Actually, I gotta check something the stream real quick. Okay, everything's up and running. Okay, just checking. I know last week I had some issues with stream elements that was shutting a bunch of stuff down. All right. Mercury. $29. And Mercury 94. I mean 90. I mean 93. Excuse me, 93, 94. This is when it does all the comparisons against the positions of the two objects, of any objects in the world, just to make sure that it's not near it or on top or touching it really. Okay, here it is. That means that. So 94 was made. So it says, okay, so made. Made means you got in here. So it actually says it's intersecting. But that's the problem, that they're on top of each other. So what if I was to say, what if we add this logic here? So if let's see, if the position is less than, we want to reverse that. We want to do greater than or equal to. So if it's at the edge or greater than the radius, it's fine. You can add it. I think I should have figured this out last time. The problem is, that I was probably just too tired to realize the solution to this. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Because I feel like this was such a... If this fixed it, then the solution was easy. I was just too tired to realize it last time. Census taker, hey! Hopefully I didn't miss you. Appreciate you stopping by. How's things going? Oh, well, I done completely broke that, huh? That got completely broken. see if difference between this is greater than the radius. Okay, why are we having such an issue with that? My life is forever changed by being interested in technology. I recently did a lot of setting up a system to integrate all my apps so I can function at life. What app is this then? What miracle app is this? I routed a clawed hand through a get and back to my PC and mobile. And clawed hand. I've never heard clawed hand. Is that a thing? Oh. Clawed hand. Oh, chat agent. Okay. You chat agent through get and back my PC. Each chat is like a hand of the body, but they do not talk to each other. I've never heard that, honestly, and I work with AI, but I don't really dive that deep into like the day-to-day stuff. So you like talking about, what am I talking about here? Talking about my game? So Celestial Crash, let me actually undo this part because that's breaking everything. If your combo goes too long, it compresses. Oh, I get what you're saying. You gotta remind it what the fuck you talking about. Okay, I got you. Because it's an LLM. It's an LLM. The LLM only keeps so much context. Combo goes through so it runs through a walk cycle and then passes it to my kit and remembers me. Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about then. Yeah, because essentially you feel the context and stuff falls out of context as you go, or it doesn't have a memory for the context. It's just reapplying what you said each time, and reapplying some of what you said previously. I know what you're talking about now. I know exactly what you're talking about. How you been otherwise? I hadn't seen you stream in a while. That's why I kind of dropped in a couple of times you've been streaming lately. I know you were playing like Jurassic Park yesterday. You know, I was interested. I hadn't seen that game in a while. Why is this breaking my game? Or why is this breaking my game? Really, both of them need to be right. Okay, hold on. Okay, actually, maybe my logic is wrong. Okay, so I set up the towers. Are we not getting chat messages on the screen? I just noticed I'm not seeing any chat messages. So I set up towers. Spotify list for Yesterday was my brain just farting like 9 hours after 3 weeks of setting up this bot, actually checking stuff on my giant to-do list. Like, man, on crack. The modern life of a person in AI, I tell you, that's funny. Oh man, that's good. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's already changed my life. One more month of doing it the hard way had been, and I've been screwing with my bank and all that, and teaching, and my teaching license, and my kids' meds and activities. I mean, I can't do this in this body without an assistant. True. I mean, life. That's the thing. I spent like last stream manually uploading a bunch of animations and realizing I did it all wrong. So then over the weekend I went to ChatGPT and had it write me a plugin to load it, and I did it in like minutes. The thing I did on stream, all stream last Friday, I did in minutes after like ChatGPT wrote me a plugin. I was going to show that off too, because I was kind of amazed that I was able to pull that off. Also, my boyfriend has been helping with the DIY stuff. I built my garage office nice. But Ditch GPT grew terrible bot. Me. Yeah. Oh no, actually, it wasn't ChatGPT. Sorry, no, it was Gemini. I used Gemini because ChatGPT. I tried it first, and then it was like, I can't do this. It's too many lines of code, and I was like, it's not that. It's not. It can't be that much. But then I went to Gemini, and Gemini was like, whatever, spit it out, you know. So okay, so my Gemini get along GPT. You talk. Yeah, exactly. I don't get why ChatGPT just couldn't do the thing I asked it to do. It wasn't that hard. Okay, so something's on my stream is broke because I don't see chats on stream, which means it's got to be Stream Elements is busted again. Ever since this major merger, I've been having issues out of them. Like, I can't play Super Song. I tell Alexa to go to hell. I tell her all the time when she pops up, because she'll pop up and just give me like weather reports out of nowhere, and I'm alone in my house. Like you can imagine, you're alone in your house, and all of a sudden a woman's voice comes out of nowhere. Like, is this the killer actually in here with me? Every day, yeah, exactly. I gotta figure out what's going on with Stream Elements, because none of my chats popping up. I really should have just wrote something to do that myself. She wakes up, the dang, yeah. Yeah, I'm on StreamerBot. Yeah, I'm on StreamerBot, but I still use Stream Elements for the on-screen chat, which I need to get rid of because it broke on Friday. You'll bear with me while I try to figure out what's going on here. I gotta get rid of everything except Frosty Tool and StreamBot and OBS. I'm not familiar with Frosty Tool. I'm not familiar. But yeah, all my redeems go through StreamerBot. And like the combining of the chat from Twitch to YouTube. You know, I learned a coding language a long time ago. I was like, gonna help me. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Do you know when you go into Stream Elements, it asks you to accept the fact that So is blockchain for? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. But you know, when you go into Stream Elements and it asks you to accept the fact that accept the fact of the merger or whatever, the conditions of the merger, the button next to it is to delete your account. I almost hit that. That is crazy. You could actually hit a button to delete your account when you go into accept their EULA. I'm just kind of blown away by that button being there. Does it also ask you to accept Biden? Yes, it's wild. Yeah, I mean, it was red and it probably would have popped up saying, do you really want to delete your account? But the fact that you can, on a EULA, delete your own account is crazy to me. But let me see if I can fix this real quick and stop messing with this thing. I'm sure it's very interesting watching a screen of just code sitting here. In fact, let me flip back over to the game. Yeah, for real. Okay, stream outs. Your page sucks. Come on now. I'm just trying to scroll your page. Where did... Okay. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, oh, okay. All right, I know what's wrong. This one's on me. Or this is what I'm dealing with is on me because I'm in the wrong account. Oh boy. I squint my eyes at designs that designer never once used. That could possibly have used it, but sent it to the market. Like, what am I looking at? That doesn't seem like a good idea. You could have done better. Okay, come on. Overlays. Do I need to... Okay, copy the overlay URL. We have to put you in, because it's been a long time since I've done this in OBS. Okay, wait. Okay. Just gonna... Nothing. That is so weird. What is going on? I don't know. I ain't got time to mess with it right now. That's, I've got to figure that out off stream. Anyway. All right, let's actually test this out. Yeah, okay, that's definitely broke. Okay, that's definitely broke. Okay, taking the distance between these two. We're saying, okay, if they intersect, and if the radius of this one's bigger than the new one and the radius is bigger than that one, then you can create it. I don't. This logic just has to be wrong. But I feel like you, since this, I'm probably going to have to get off stream elements like this weekend or something. I'm going to have to do something. Yesterday, for real. I think that's the only thing I think that and the follower list and the follower list. I think those are the only two things: the follower scroll and the stream chat is the only two things I have left on there. Or some there's probably some alerts, but I just need to pull those off. Those will be easy. What am I doing here? What am I? Why are you not working? Let's actually look. I guess we should actually look at the. We should actually log this, shouldn't we? No, it's not one. It's not one. Nope, nope. I want you. Wait a minute, that's the radius. I should want that diameter. Let's actually test this first, just to see. Nope, I should have actually taken that logic out so I can actually. Well, okay, I couldn't actually see what's going on. Okay, where's the rest of my information? And not. Okay, I'm just not looking at the right logs. Hmm? Oh, this okay. This between them. This is the actual. Okay, I think I get it. Right. Let's actually remove this. That logic might work, but let's just actually remove it right now. See if we figure out what's going on. All right, we're still. Wait a minute, how are we still busted? I thought I removed the logic. Oh, because I busted it another way. Yeah, that makes sense. I messed it up in another way here. I need to get rid of this stuff. Okay, there we go. Here we go. All right, and there we go right there. There's a busted one. Where are you? Right there. Okay. Got you. I'm guessing guy in the middle there's the next one. He was created over top of you. Let's go look at you guys. Wrote that right, didn't I? NEP. Huh? Okay, Mars 57. So there was no distance between you two. So I feel like that logic should have kicked you out earlier. because everybody else has a greater distance than the two of you guys. So why? I'm gonna retry my logic, but I'm also gonna try it with diameter instead of radius. Because if you guys intersect, you have to be, your distance has to be greater than or equal to your radius. Really, it should be, I'm sorry, your diameter, not your radius. Because if this is 0, then this should kick you out. Or should that be an or? No, both should be correct. Oh, I know what it is. I should not be combining these two sets of logic, is what it is. Because if you intersect, okay, right. It should be fine if you don't intersect. Okay, I'm messing this up. Okay. Because I'm not thinking about this properly. Because it still should create it. Also, I bought a drum set. A drum set? So are you learning the drum, or have you been a drummer? I'm sorry, I've only seen you ever like do amazing paintings on your amazing art on your stream, so I've never heard you do any music. New PC, and I have a desk next to OPC forever from here and moved everything into the guitar. But so you're a musician as well, right? Also, homeboy that used to hang out with the guy with the long beard, is he still around? Because that dude was funny. I can't remember his name right now. I played a few things. I drum in my car and listen to music 24/7. Play French horn, trumpet, a bit of guitar, getting better, playing drums. For now, a nephew plays bass, still has a tambourine, and I have a handpan and a flute, but my son is much better at the flute than me. My oldest is taking piano, and the youngest learning all sorts of stuff. Oh, and no, nice. I used to play like a clarinet back in the day, back in school. But that's really cool. I actually really like when families actually like play music together, because I know a couple families like that, and it's always really cool to see. Okay, so if it intersects, if it intersects, then we have to check if it's the distance is where it's supposed to be. I want to know if should I do radius or diameter. Let's just do radius right now. Read so hard. Yeah, I used to cut my tongue sometimes when I read too. Ugh. I started a monthly jam session so we all learn this. Seven Nation. Oh, Seven Nation. I love Seven Nation. Seven Nation Army. What's the lyrics that? They're gonna rip it on. Oh my God, what is the lyrics to that song? Seven Nation Army. I know, but I want to not. Hold on, let me so I can find the lyrics to this. Hold on. Of course, I can't play the music. Oh, I can't play the back or anything. Hardest button, the button is my favorite. I'm gonna fight them all. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. Taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking, excuse me, my voice is trying to crack right now. and I'm talking at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming through my eyes says, leave it alone. Dun 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 dun. That's all I'm gonna do. My voice ain't gonna take it tonight. I don't get what's his name, Jack Stripes or whatever. I can do the dun part. Well, let me check out my hoodie. I'm actually starting to sweat now because of that. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. I don't see it happening. It does seem a little slow though, like it's, I don't know, like it's not moving as fast as it used to. It's not like creating planets as fast as it used to, but if that fixes the problem though. This music is going right with this. Do you mean Doom or Jesus? Oh, I think it was Doom, actually. I think Doom. Because that dude's funny. should actually be checking the logs to see if it's actually doing what I think it's doing. Recently patched up. That man makes me fit myself more than I do, and that's hard. Recently patched up, y'all. Was y'all fell off for a little bit? It's not my business if you don't want to talk about it, but I just always found it funny when you guys hung out. Literally 10 times after getting the airport, I first. Oh wow. Okay, I'm not seeing the issue anymore. I think we may have actually fixed it, but let's check the records here. Is it not creating some? I don't see the other logs though. Yeah, we had a fight about me going PG-13 instead of PG in terms of content. Had to protect me and my kids during divorce now while teaching. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, because I know you guys made a book together, or you made a couple books together. From what I remember. He got a little ill in his feelings about it and wasn't regulating his shit. Well, so it took him. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, what is this? Don't tell me I actually did break something. Oh, I know. Book 2 is being finished this year. We're working on it. Nice. All right. Wait, where is this thing at? It's down there. Where is that thing? Okay, it's just south of where I am. What are you? Why are you like this? It happened anyway. Doggone it. and then it doesn't show up in the log. Maybe I should up that to the diameter then. Because it obviously got through here. Because it's its own chain. Okay. Venus is obviously smaller. So it's the distance between this and this would be 0, honestly. Was that an or? Did I make that an or an and? That's an and. So the radius between the bigger one and the small one should be bigger than its radius. But the funny thing is, it doesn't even show up on here. Sunset. See, it says it doesn't exist. But it's saying it never got logged. What? Don't get it. I don't get it. What happened here? Because it never even logged that it was created, right? Hold on. Or I didn't. I should have put the name of the planets in here as well. So let's clean up along a little bit and run some more tests. I am confused by what's going on here. Sense. Okay. Let's try this again. It already looks like we already got something. This guy, how did you get messed up? Yep, this, no, you are definitely not messed up, right? No. Wait, what are you? You look really small for a Mars. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, okay, you're just another problem. You're not what I'm looking for. That's another bug I gotta fix later is this should be closer and connected to this guy. For some reason it's gotten off, but whatever, we'll figure it out later. Oh, we got one over here. Okay. All right. All right. And yep. All right. So look for that, and I don't even want to say what the other number is because I was with a bunch of kids over the weekend that kept saying that number over and over again and thought it was just the funniest thing ever. Okay, here it is. So there was zero distance between them, but yet I don't understand why I didn't kick that out then. 0, 0, but the radiuses were bigger than that. Oh, wait a minute. No, the radiuses. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. The distance should be bigger. Because if both of these equate to 0, I wonder, is this coming out as a float? Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. No, wait. This says greater than, so this is 0. If this is 0, then that should fail. Because it has to be greater than the radius. Okay, now I'm stumped. Why? Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's one problem. That's not correct. Wait a minute. No, wait, no, sorry. That's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter what position they're in. It just matter what I'm comparing it against. Because they were definitely seen as intersecting, so that's one thing. But it got past this check, and I don't understand. Unless this is somehow getting floored to 0. Mm-hmm. What am I going to do here? What am I doing? Turns the length of the vector. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Simplify this. Yeah, I probably could just do this and be done with it. But I tried to be more, not slick, but I tried to handle it more in a way that was nuanced, I guess. So maybe I should just go down and dirty and just see if this works. Oh wait, greater than. Tried to have a more nuanced approach to this, but okay, that definitely doesn't work. Mars 19. Mars 19 and Jupiter. Jupiter 18. Okay, here it is. Yes, 0, 0. I wonder. Okay, hold on. I wonder if my logging may be wrong. Hold on. What if my logging is making that to an int? It's doing the cutoff. It says it returns a float, but maybe it's outputting, maybe something's cutting it off. Maybe, I don't know. So I can't figure out any other reason why this logic shouldn't work. Oh, since you Wilson, sorry. Okay, well, it's kind of funny to watch boyfriend through my eyes this week, watching me learn all this IT stuff on the fly for fun. Just because, he just knows, he knows me as a creative DIY gal. He knew about some of my computer stuff, but I'm sure he had any idea I could do what I did in such a short time, not being in IT myself. He compared it to when his friends start speaking Cantonese to their other friends. Lips are moving and I have no idea what to say. He's a smarty pants too, a nurse, NMT, and he never did computers much. Okay. And see, here's the thing. I am in IT and I don't really do like a lot of the automation, but you know, I just don't really dive into it at all. But I need to do something because, like I was saying, I spend so much time just doing stuff manually. You know, that I could spend that time doing. I could spend that time in better ways. This didn't just change anything. I doubt this is going to change anything. And we already got it out the gate. Okay. What is that? Earth 13. Right, my bros are all in IT and they do all the stuff very differently. They all agree Linux is best. I've been trying to move over to Arch Linux and I don't know if I can get everything I want get everything working over there. Especially being a guy that's making a game for Windows trying to work in Unity. I'm not moving. I just got set up on Windows. Yeah, I really would love to move over to Linux before I have to go over to 11, because I really don't know if everything is going to work on 11 anyway. And I really don't want to do all that setup on 11 when I just rather go over to Linux anyway and be done with it. I have a setup for the stream on Linux. I just have not finished it. Keyboard is sticky now. Moved it from the basement. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta do this one right. Hold on, where's it at? Oh. That keyboard. Oh God. Yeah, I can't wait for my keyboards to die so I can actually get some new keyboards. What was that? Yeah, Saturn. And by the way, that was StreamerBot. Here's 00, which should be smaller than 21. I don't get it. Twitch's program. Never heard of it. Oh, he's a Twitch programmer. Okay, when you said program, I was thinking you was talking about a something you ran. Okay, he's a programmer. Yeah, I use Servbot as well. Servbot as well. That's how I get rid of the bots. So I had to turn off their ad stuff because their ad stuff, like it wasn't right. It would alert it would say ads were starting when they were both starting and ending. Yeah, Serverbot's good for everything else. But the ad stuff that's I have running now is a combination of Twitches and what I put together in StreamerBot, which you can't see now because you can't see. Well, you do see it. Never mind. You do see it in the chat. Use Frosty and Twitch integration together. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I never touched Frosty. Oh my goodness! Somebody said something on YouTube and I can't see it because my combined chat doesn't work. A very slender man says, "Patch my 8 bugs." I can barely patch my bugs. Yeah, that message right there is from StreamerBot. So I see the green thing. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute, it came over. Oh, right. Okay. I see it. Okay. It came over. So StreamerBot's working. It is Stream Elements that is dead. Okay. At least I know that. Because the YouTube message came over. Yeah, so you see the green thing. I'm saying the message that comes over saying Twitch is coming for your dough is from StreamerBot telling me that the ads are about to start. Yeah, StreamerBot's working. It's Stream Elements that is dead for me. Because I'm so used to them working together, I'm confusing which is which popping up. Or supposed to pop up. Let it die.
What the fuck?
Yes. Okay, I'm still sitting here trying to figure this out. I can't believe this bug is taking me all stream to try to figure out, and I still haven't got it. Good grief. Unless they are overlapping and they're not intersecting. But it says they're connected though. Hold on. Oh, I've already stopped it. I was trying to see if I could find some of the logging. Anyway, none of this is making any sense to me. Well, 13. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. What? I don't see any of these debug logging. I guess we can try something. Let's actually just try random stuff, see what's here. I think I messed that up. Let's see, yeah, I think this is supposed to be going right. Okay. This would be if either is less than. This needs to be down here. Oh, actually, no. It's right there, and this needs to be right here. Okay. And before we do this, I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back in a second. Flip this over. All right, we back. Had to take a dog out. All right, let's see if this actually worked. Okay, I ain't seeing it. Okay. Trying not to be hopeful here, but this is actually looking like it's working. My arm is getting tired from doing all this. I ain't seen it in a couple tries. Trying not to be too optimistic here, but it looks like it might be fixed. Got too optimistic. Too optimistic. Oh, which one? Where are you at? Okay, here it is. Huh. It actually says they're the same distance away from each other. That's a new one. But it looks like they're right on top of each other. So that actually passes logic. That actually makes sense what happened. I just don't understand why we got those two values, why we got those distances. Why are these all the same distances? Oh, because they are the same distances. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. The actual, there's not that they're the same, that they're different. It's why are these two objects that are obviously on top of each other seem to have a uniquely different distance from each other. That's super weird. Because they're obviously on top of each other. Wait, did I make that an or? Yeah, okay. That's honestly weird. What is their actual position? Yeah, their positions are exactly the same. Why are you saying they have a set that they actually have a distance? I mean, their positions are exactly the same, so I don't understand why they're saying they have that the difference, the distance is not 0. This position, this is straight up regular position, right? Yes. That's interesting then. So you could actually have a distance in there. Even when they're on top of each other, they can compute the distance as being completely different. Unless... could we be seeing something like gravity? They're being created not on top of each other, but somehow the gravity mechanic pulls them on top of each other, but the clipping, they clip because Unity collision detection isn't actually catching it because it's happening between frames. That's a thought. I can't prove it. But it definitely didn't say that I definitely don't get anything that they were intersecting at one point. And they definitely weren't rejected. So that's gotta be something. Something like that's gotta be going on. I can't think of any other reasons that well, unless the creator is not getting deactivated properly. So the creator is creating 2 before it goes inactive. I don't know. I feel like this is putting in some work, even though, I mean, I don't know. It can't be. Never mind, it can't be. Because I'm not seeing the rejected messages, right? Oh, okay, well, yeah. So actually, this is doing some work. I think I've got multiple bugs causing the same problem. So this is kind of doing some work. What was the other message? Was made. So there was some that were made when they were intersecting. 67 was made. So it saw. So what if it's both then? What if I have to handle it both ways? Where I look for whether it's intersecting or not, I have to check if they're overlapping. So the logic of the intersection is kind of funky then. Because I'm guessing some overlap can be intersecting and some can't. And so I just have to check if it's overlapping either way. Does not intersect with the bounding box. What if I just get rid of this altogether? What if I just use this instead? I don't need to do this. Well, I do. This would just tell me if they were touching each other. Let's see what happens when we do this. I mean, the new logic seems to be working well. I at least haven't seen the problem yet. Let me make sure, did I save that? Not seeing the problem, not seeing the problem. Still ain't seeing the problem. There we go. Dang it. Okay, let's fix this like I was thinking before we tried this. Where we have to check either way, if it's intersecting or not, we have to check if there's like a complete overlap. I do want to check one thing though. I want to check if when this is called, the creator that called it, is it being disabled right after? So, okay. Energy touches the mouse, I'm guessing. Right, energy touches the mouse. Creates. Then it goes through. This is checking if the distance between position and another celestial body. I feel like this is out of order. I feel like you would check that first before you create anything. It deactivates. It's not active. Activate. Huh. I just feel like that's a weird way to do that. And I wrote it, so. Oh, you can't see him over there. He's too far over. All right. Let's. I thought you deactivate. Okay. Energy has created mouse contact. Do you deactivate by... Do you activate here? Yes, you do. Energy collider bounds contains the mouse position. If it's active, and is a creator, yes, and the energy collider is in the bounds of the mouse. I feel like it's a weird way to do it. Again, I wrote it. But this returns true. You deactivate. So it does happen when you check. I think we're okay here. Good point how this logic is going to work. Because I'm feeling like the overlap is happening after creation, not when they're on top of each other. I mean, not when they're colliding. Like the collision is not happening sometimes, and it's just they end up inside each other. I mean, we can only try this logic that I'm thinking about and see if it fails miserably. I don't think I need that.
Go! Do it, boy!
All right, just see here.
Get up on your feet! Get something to eat! Whoa! Yo! Down the next bullet! Don't be so gloomy!
Okay, think.
In your face, hole!
I think that's the way we want to try it. All right, let's see how this works. Okay, not seeing it. Seeing the logs. So far, so good. Yeah, as a programmer, I'm always kind of amazed how a single change in the structure of logic can actually just profoundly change functionality. Like just changing around that if statement may have fixed. Never mind. I think I see it. I think I see the problem. All right. Okay, wait a minute. So that's not our problem. Nothing's overlapping it, so that's a whole nother issue then. That's a whole nother bug. This somehow got separated from this guy by the look of it. Okay, so we haven't had the problem yet. That's another bug. We got to figure out why some of these, like that. This actually, that may be an issue with the new code. Like it's happening more. Than it should. Because I've seen that happen before, but now it seems to be happening a lot more often. But let's at least see if we've gotten rid of our original bug. Okay, still not seeing it. That looks weird. But I'm guessing it's the same problem. Why is this by itself? I almost feel like we've introduced a new bug. Okay, so you are probably connected to these guys. You're just not close for some reason. You're not overlapping anything, but I can tell. Yeah, no. So you're just off from this guy. And you. What the heck are you doing out here? Yeah, you're just off again. So that seems to be another issue we're running into. For whatever reason, guys are getting pushed away from their chain. That's definitely a problem. It seems like since we made that change, it's actually happening more. But let's keep going. I mean, the issue was the overlap. Let's at least see if we fix the overlap. If we've introduced a new bug, I mean, I guess that's just something we'll tackle. I figure we can just put in some corrective code for that, some corrective logic for that, just to say, okay, if you're in a chain and you're not touching your partner, you need to move closer. Yeah, I'm not seeing the issue. I do wonder if we can implement that other fix real quick, though. That's not going to be quick because we don't know which one. We won't know which one is off from the chain. We'd have to do some type of investigating. Which I don't know we're going to get into tonight. But I'm not seeing the issue. Or the bug. Right, right. Keep going and seeing it. I feel like we fixed it. We may have introduced another bug, but we fixed it. We fixed the previous bug. So take your wins. Not seeing it. All right. Trying not to hit the table. I'm trying to go so fast. Oh man, this is hurting my arm. Oh man, okay. Couple more of these. We'll probably call it for the night. We'll figure out. We'll work on some other bugs another night. The other bug another night. I'm not seeing it. I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's see. Let's go ahead and start closing it out. Find somebody to raid. David, what's up, man? As you see on Twitch, there are no chats on Twitch. There are no display chats on Twitch because Stream Elements sucks. I need to get rid of them. My screen chat is busted. How you been, man? If you're still around, if I haven't missed you. So we're gonna rate Hyperdev. I rated her before. She's great. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to Census Taker. Thank you to oh, worse than before. How about you? Worse than before. All right, man. We'll talk on the Discord, man. Hit me up on the Discord. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back on Friday. Probably doing my other game, Celestial Crash. Trying to think who else hang out. Who else? Anybody else? Well, thank you to the lurkers though. Thank you lurkers for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. Both on Twitch and YouTube. Till next time, yo. Stay safe out there. Do something creative, and I will see you next time. Oh, Hyperdev doesn't accept raids right now? Oh, okay. That's weird. I wonder why she doesn't accept raids. Maybe she's got something going on. Find someone else. How's Nate doing tonight? Well, we want to do Nate. Hypnotic. We'll hit up Hypnotic. All right, guys.